Good morning, South Florida. I'm meteorologist Lissette Gonzalez, and we are tracking Tropical Storm Gordon. You can see all this deep convection, this moisture that is just soaking South Florida. And as we take a look at the latest advisory, Gordon is moving west-northwest at 17 miles an hour, looking at about 20 miles west of Key Largo, and max sustained winds 45 miles an hour. It is forecast to move into the Gulf of Mexico as we head into later this afternoon into the evening and eventually headed towards the central Gulf Coast states, where tropical storm warnings have been issued there, as well as through parts of South Florida. You'll notice the areas highlighted in yellow, that Broward, Miami-Dade County border, all of Miami-Dade County, stretching down into most of the Keys and on the Gulf Coast side as well. You can see the reason why tropical storm conditions and winds currently occurring here for parts of South Florida. As we look from our Windjam Resort Camera Lauderdale by the sea, glad that we're not seeing anyone out there on the beach. It's not a day to be out on the beach or swimming or boating, as we're dealing with very dangerous surf, rip currents, and also advisories for boaters. But really also the big weather story is that this is a rainmaker for us, with the potential for flooding and even severe storms. And we still have some more of these heavy rain bands that are going to continue to move in. So although right now we are likely dealing with the worst of the weather, there's still more to come, as we can see just looking off to our south and east over Bimini and over the Straits and the Atlantic waters. So it is raining pretty much everywhere right now. It's not a day to be outside. Stay safe, be inside. We're getting soaked here across parts of Broward County, pretty much all of Broward County actually. Lighthouse Point, Pompano Beach, Oakland Park, Fort Lauderdale, Tamarack, Sunrise, Weston, Southwest Ranches, Dania Beach, moderate rain there. Some heavier downpours near Hard Rock Stadium and Miami Lakes. And Miami-Dade County is also getting drenched as we're seeing that shield of rain. These rain bands that are moving fairly quickly, but training over the same areas, and hence the reason we're concerned about flooding. So even down through southern Dade County, from Palmetto Bay through Cutler Bay and Homestead, dealing with the wet weather, as well as Ocean Reef and parts of the Keys. So that flood watch in effect until 11 p.m. Look at the rainfall totals since midnight. Homestead, 3.22 inches of rain, a little over an inch and a half in West Kendall, close to that in Opelika, about an inch in Miami, and then about an inch and a third in Oakland Park. We're going to be adding to those rainfall totals. Not only that, peak wind gusts as high as 48 to 51 miles an hour. So there could be some power outages and down palm fronds. Keep an eye out for that. And also marginal risk of severe storms according to the Storm Prediction Center. So we do have the risk of severe storms and also the slight chance of waterspouts and tornadoes developing. And as you can see, 2 to 4 inches of rain when all is said and done throughout the day. Some areas could see isolated higher amounts. Hazardous surf, seas, that means that it's not safe to go swimming. High risk of rip currents. Also small craft advisory, marine warnings issued throughout the day today. Just download that free CBS 4 weather app. You can track the rain on your phone, receive any alerts, advisories, warnings right there. And also just stay tuned to the station. We'll be keeping you updated. But your Labor Day is looking soggy and windy, and storms will be likely into your Tuesday due to some lingering moisture. Passing storms Wednesday with a mix of sun and storms Thursday and Friday. We'll be updating you throughout the day. Stay tuned.